Hello and welcome to Retro Bikes. So today we're looking at a Honda Pantheon 125. It's one owner from new with full service history, back box, and is in really nice condition for its age at 2006. Tyres front and rear are good, just had a service, really nice condition. Little 125, which is hard to find these days. Front tyre good, front mudguard is in nice condition as well, little mark here. Front and left shocks are good, the fork seals on both sides are good as well, and the front disc is in nice nick as well as the pads. Left hand side here now, all really nice condition, little bit of a rub here on the front left. Other than that, no marks to make note of. You've space underneath the seat, as well as having a very large back box on it. Instrument clusters and all that are nice and clear, no fading, and same with the dials, no cloudiness in the dial. You do have the pegs for your pillion passenger here on the left and right hand side, main stand and side stand on her, fuel injected as you can see, and air box, and there's the CBT. Onto the rear then, a little bit of markage here on the rear grips here, and again here on the back. 2006, as you can see, brake lights good condition, exhaust and rear tyre good condition, front and rear disc as you can see as well. There's that other pillion peg on the left hand side here as well, and in onto the centre of the bike too. You have two keys, or the keys I should say, there's one key with your two back box keys. You've little carrier lock here for your shopping, and you've a few other bits and bobs. So that's it for the visual inspection. We'll now move on to the ride-along video. Okay, we're away on the Pantheon 125 from Honda. First thing you'll notice when you get on the bike is it's super comfortable. You have a little bit of a rest on the seat that kind of gives you a bit of support for your back. So that's the first thing I've noticed, is really comfortable. We're just going to turn left here on the out of the estate, hopefully not get killed by an 80-year-old man in his Nissan Leaf, and move on. But as you can see, driving nicely, tyres feel good, nice and nippy, over the bumps nicely, and in onto the right here. She's pulling well, she's a one owner from new as well, which is important to note, which is just unheard of here on these 125s, which are usually used for couriers and in and out of town, but it's got a full service history as well, which is good to see. It's extremely rare on a bike of any sort to have any service history with it, so for a little 125 like this to have something, it's really nice. And just swing around here, but as you can see, up to speed really nicely, turning nicely, no weird noises out of her, all the lights working, and we're off to the races. Only 16,000 miles on her as well, so there's plenty of life left in her, and she'd be going for something that I feel is relatively cheap for what this bike is. For a little 125 scooter in and out of town, it's great. And also to have the lots of storage space underneath as well as in the big back box at the rear, that's also very handy for lugging around a bit of luggage, a bit of shopping, milk and a few bits and bobs for the way home. And just turn in left here, and we'll get the bike situated up and you'll see what she looks like on the road itself. So let me just put her to a stop. Height wise then, I'm 6'2" and I fit on the bike very nicely. Smaller is fine, and same with taller. No issues at all here. Let me get her up on the main stand here, and we'll get a look at her through what she's like on the road. So I'm just going to get a little picture here for the YouTube thumbnail, so let me bear with me, and we'll go here, and there we are, perfect. So that's her. She looks really good, and the Pantheon is quite a rare bike, unusual to see for the 125s that you can get here in Ireland. So you see that front right indicator here, the rear right indicator working. We'll go on to the left hand side, left indicator at the rear and left indicator at the front, and you'll see the main light working too. So that's her, really nice little run around 125,
one owner from new, fuel injected, very reliable bike, good on juice, easy to insure, and tax is only 60 odd euro a year for the little bike itself. Nice back box, all the rest. But that's kind of been it for the Pantheon 125 little review here. If you have liked the video, please do leave a like down below. Comment on what you think of these bikes. Is there a better 125 out there for you and this type of price? And finally, subscribe if you haven't already. Also, we have our social medias at Retro Bikes Dublin for Facebook and Instagram, and our official website is www.retrobikesdublin.com.